Mads?
Yes.
Are you there?
Barely.
Do you ever just, feel like just laying on the floor for no reason?
All the time.
What if I just stayed down here the whole time?
That'd be okay.
I guess
I
I
could
can
just-
join.
Oh!
Boo! A monster! Hey,
Oh, it's scary.
it's me.
It's me. Hi.
I'm the problem, it's me. So, there's multiple times today at work that I just wanted to do that.
Just lay on the floor?
Just laying on the floor. Yeah, I've done it before. People walk by,
Dude.
they're like, what you doing? I'm just like, just needed a minute. Just laying here on the floor.
I think that's a Tisms thing, you know? Like, it's like a sensory thing for some reason.
Speaking of the TISM thing, I can't words today. Here we go. So, sorry, this is like covered in dog hair. This is gonna bother me. Is your brother laughing? Is that what that is?
Yeah, he's in the whole other room. That's the crazy part.
It just sounds like a faint hyena in the background, so I was like,
It's close.
I am incredibly neurodivergent today. Like,
She actually already is, so.
but it's like bad today. It's like extra bad today, so like I'm just pre-warning everyone because yeah. It's like, so like basically I was trying to talk to my mom on the phone this morning and I was filling this up with water. I'm not going to show you the whole thing cuz I'm behind and I don't want y'all to see it. But this is a gallon, right? And I was trying to say something and I was filling it up with water and I was like, "Hold on. The water sounds are making it so I can't think." And then, so I was training somebody at work today on something. And I told her, I was like, I'm pre-warning you right now. Because I asked her a question and it could have been, like, perceived as rude. And I was like, I did not mean that rude. I'm just incredibly neurodivergent today. So just bear with me. Because it's, like, extra. Because I woke up with a migraine. That's why. Anyways, because those make it worse. Anyways, so I was like, I told her about the water thing. And she's like, dude, literally, though, sometimes I'm like, the lights are too bright and they're touching me. And I'm like, yes, that is how it works.
I'm not neurodivergent, but there are some times where I just feel like if too many things are going on at one time, it gets overwhelming.
Is it
It's like,
the ADHD?
hold on, pause.
Yeah.
I think that's it, honestly. It's got to be that because I don't know, I used to never really be that way, but all of a sudden it's like if the TV's on and then someone's talking and then I'm trying to watch something on my phone, that's like way too much for me.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to listen to everything at one time and I'm like, I'm gonna start tweaking. So I understand to some extent.
I do that in conversations. So, like, for example, you were there, you know. When we were in Tennessee and you and I were talking at that table that one night, we were, like, focused. You know, focused, but also focused on what we were saying. And there was certain people over right here and like 5 feet away, but like this way. And I was like literally trying to tell you what I was saying. It's like so focused, right? But I could also hear everything they were saying. And so I was like 2 places at one time. Then my brain gets scrambled. It doesn't work out.
Yeah, it's so hard. That was hard for me too. I was like,
You're like, hello? Help.
I was just overstimmied. I just, you know, started tweaking a little.
Yeah, it's bad.
Started going a little
Well, and then the other time
glitching.
when we were near the elevator and we were talking to people and that other conversation happened and then you and I were causing a problem for somebody else. Because we were like booping our feet. We were like boop, 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 boop. And they were trying to focus on what they were saying to someone else. And so they had to go away from us. Same fucking thing, bro. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like, it's just a lot because you can just like be in 2 places at once is the best way to put it.
Yeah.
I don't know how else to explain it, you know?
It's exactly that though. Like 100%.
It's very complex and complicated when it's happening to you, though. You're like,
Yeah.
what is going
it's
on?
like,
Here's the other thing. Okay, I'm going to mess up my bangs here. Hold on. I had Botox, right? For my migraines. It doesn't move. Look at.
you know what's crazy?
What? This is too bright. Hold
It's
on.
going to be like that for the rest of your life. You'll never have forehead wrinkles ever again.
Well, it's going to wear off and come back and wear off and come back. So, but yeah, I'm literally like, I can't like, so I keep thinking that I'm making a lot of facial expressions and I'm actually not. Like, it's just my eyes that move now. So it's like, I'm like over here, I'm like, look at, I can't.
Yeah, it's like,
So,
like you can't even do that.
that'll be interesting viewing for all of you. Good thing I have bangs. It kind of helps, like, you know, but my eyebrows don't move either. So, just like, what?
It's just like only your eyes are moving and nothing else. It's
Yeah.
like,
But then it's also like, is the resting bitch face going to get worse?
yeah.
Who knows?
Dude, if mine got worse than it already is, we're fucked. Like,
Well-
that's just, it's a wrap.
So the thing is, everybody's like, why are you still single? And it's like, because I look unapproachable. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's just forever. So,
Me too. I'm never, like, I'm always like, even when I'm listening, unless someone's saying something really funny, I'm like,
yeah, it's bad.
people actually, when I was in high school, fun fact, when I was in high school, there were these guys. No. Okay, there was one guy I talked to. Okay. And he said, dude, honestly, like, I used to be so scared of you because you just have this aura that's scary. And I was like, why do you say that? And he's like,
Because you're a resting bitch face.
because I'll see you in the hallway and you're just like, and I was like, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Okay. Bitch.
So funny.
Weak boy.
Weak boy. Yikes. Anyway, moving on from that one. I had something I wanted to show you and the and our listeners. I really think you're gonna like this a lot. It feels like show and tell.
Is it something different than the other thing you told me about?
I don't know.
Okay.
What did I tell you?
We'll find out in a minute.
Okay. I'm pretty sure I didn't tell you this.
Okay.
So, me and my brother and my sister-in-law went to Walmart and we had to get stuff for the pool.
Don't tell me you found a
And-
Marcus floaty.
Oh my god, could you imagine?
Damn. Okay, keep going.
That would
would've
be
been
so fun.
Yeah, that'd be so fucking cool. Anyways.
No, I have two floaties. One has donuts on it and the other is just like a comfortable lounger. That's not here nor there. Anyway, I'll get off topic. Oh my
Sorry.
god.
That was my bad. Keep going.
So Leah was shopping for her mom's birthday, just like a little basket. So we needed to go down the candy aisle. And all of a sudden there was this very in your face candy that like you just can't miss, right?
Don't tell me they're penises.
Shackalicious. They literally have Shaq's face on them. I'm not even playing. I'm going to show you guys a Shaq up close.
Mads, you know what that reminds me of?
Like, I don't even know if you can really see it, but you kind of can.
Dude.
It's chiseled. He has a huge forehead, and the forehead has veins on it.
Ew.
Like, look at his face, bro.
Why does it look like he's making a duck face? Like duck lips. Like,
Dude, it does kind of look like that. Like, he literally looks like his tongue is, like, sticking out almost.
can you bring it? Yeah, there. I was like, bring it a little bit the other direction. I don't know if your camera's like, go the other way. There you go. Just in case it cuts it off on the YouTube video. You know what I mean?
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, you can see, like, little veins. I feel like that the camera's getting that. But, like, it is crazy. And it has the texture of Swedish fish. And the ones that we got, he had sour ones. And then he had these ones. And these ones are peach, berry punch, and orange. And I can honestly tell you, I love all those flavors. But I think after trying it, again today. The orange ones are the best. But like, how random is it that I have a Shack candy in my house that's shaped like Shack?
Do you know what it reminds me of, though? Do you want to
What?
guess? Do you want to guess?
Okay, tell me.
It's like the Shrek head in Repo.
It is like that. They need to do a Shack one now.
Look at the like, put up the bag again.
It does look
It
like
kind of
the Shrek
looks
head.
like that, yeah. Like if it was green.
They
He just needs the ears.
should have. Oh my god. Oh my god, he does have ears.
They need the Shrek ears, and then it would kind of look like that.
It would. Oh my gosh. Like, it's so funny because they're huge too. Like, you could only eat like 2 of these.
That's what she said.
Don't tell people what I did last night.
I'm sorry. I won't out you like that next time.
But yeah, I just feel like I needed to share that because that is such an interesting,
So random.
so fucking random. Like, we're just like my favorite candy of all time is a Hershey's Symphony bar. And we were like looking for stuff like that. We found the Dove chocolate easy for Leah's mom's basket. But I was like, oh, chocolate. And then Samuel goes, brother, they're Shack gummies. Yeah. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I was like, get them. And he said, you know what? I think I will. I was like, okay.
And now you're like, fear babes.
No, he gave them to me. He was like, I don't really want them, so you can have them. I'm like, I don't even think I'll eat all of them, but okay, I'll take it.
Pop a different kind of gummy and you might.
Very true. Very true.
Munchies.
When I have the munchies, I always want something salty, though.
I want both. I want one sweet and one salty so I can alternate.
Yeah.
And recently, like in that stint where we were playing Repo all the time, and
Yeah.
we were doing that all the time while playing Repo all the time, it was always Smarties.
Oh, I love Smarties,
Smarties
so much.
and sunflower seeds.
Oh, I love both of those things.
Yeah.
No, okay. So like when we got back from Tennessee and we were at my house for that night and you looked at me after we took some and you were like, do you got anything sweet? And I was like, I don't think so. Like, honestly, like we've been trying to cut back on like that kind of thing. Like sweets are my kryptonite. Like it's over if I am in contact with sweets consistently. And so when you said that, I was like, no, thank God, but like, no.
And you're like, damn it.
And you were like, damn it. God damn it.
Yeah, I'm bringing that back now.
Oh shit, that was so funny.
I forgot about that until just now. God damn it. That's funny.
Golly. I did want to bring up another thing.
Do it.
Are we ready for that? Are we ready for that? Because it's going to get kind of serious.
Well, I gotta wait a second because I just burped and that was rude, and I feel like we should go into the type of topic right after that. So it's like,
out of respect.
purely out of respect, we can't do that.
Moment of silence.
In the arms of the angel. So before we go into that, new fear gear. Okay,
Yeah, I don't have it, so
it's okay. It's fine.
I wouldn't be upset if someone decided to send that to me.
I fucking
And
wish,
Berg the
bro.
other stuff.
Hello. We've said before we would be models if you would like.
We absolutely would. We'd do it 100%. Just let me know when and where.
Dear Rachel. No.
Dear Rachel, bypass the guys entirely.
Yep.
And I'm literally in North Carolina. It is an 8-hour drive to Nashville, Tennessee, but I'll make it.
Bro, we could have totally, like, when we were at Smoky Mountain, been like, yo, Rach, we're in your
What's up, homegirl?
Yeah.
Lord have mercy.
Okay.
I
I think you can move
Serious?
on now. Yeah.
serious topic. Um, so I don't know if you guys have seen this viral video going around, but I feel like I need to bring it up. And it is about this little boy. His name is Kaysen, and he literally claimed to see the Lord. Like, he claimed to see not only Jesus Christ, but God as well, and his grandpa and his father who passed. And the reason why I wanted to bring it up is that, like, you know, it is paranormally like a thing, right? Like, can't get any more proof of paranormal than that, right? But or the other side, should I say. But you know, I don't know what happened to this child. Like, I guess it had something to do with a skateboard. I don't know all the details because the person who uploaded it was actually Kaysen's mom's work friend. But Kaysen he's like sitting there and he's talking, and all of a sudden he just like looks up and he locks in, and his eyes are just like going straight. Like, I'm getting chills right now. His eyes just go like straight up, and like there was a piece like in the middle. It's like a 10-minute video. There was a piece in the middle of it where he wasn't listening to, like, he couldn't hear anything his mom or the nurses or anybody were saying. Like, she was shaking him. She was like, Kaysen, like, wake up. And he was just like actively talking to, I think it was his dad. I'm not sure.
For the majority of the video, I think that was who he was talking to.
Mm-hmm. It was. But when he sat there and he was like, Jesus, you're so beautiful. And then he said that God had like fire eyes, which is actually biblical. And that's not even something I knew until this video went viral. And I was like, holy shiitake mushrooms. Mm-hmm. Like, I cannot believe, like, clearly this child has been brought up probably more than likely in church, definitely in a religious household, because he kept saying, my mommy loves you, Jesus, like all this other kind of stuff. But I think the reason why I really wanted to talk about it is because, like, I don't know how often we have discussed on our podcast that, like, children are really susceptible to the other side. Like, they can see things that we can't. I've witnessed that firsthand. Like, I've always heard things, like, while I sleep at night. Especially when I was a child, though. Like, it's like a TV in another room. I've talked about that on the podcast before. But, like, my little brother, my youngest brother, Chandler, after my pawpaw died, he said that my pawpaw came and sat with him at the end of his bed and told him how beautiful heaven was. And he wanted him to tell the rest of the family that he was so happy and he was so healthy. And Chandler said he didn't look like pawpaw. And then, like, when we were looking through pictures, like, a couple weeks later, he was like, that's what pawpaw looked like when I saw him. And it was, like, my pawpaw when my mom was, like, a toddler.
I was going to say, was it younger him?
Yeah. And I was just like, whoa, like, that's crazy. So, like, the fact that this child, like, I do think that there are certain things that can trigger, like, your third eye. You know what I'm saying? But I actually found out, like, that little boy, he's a teenager.
Kaysen?
He's a teenager. Yeah.
Yeah, I think there was a part in the video, like, because he kept saying that he was, like, bad.
Yeah.
Like, he kept saying he was mean and he'll be nicer to his mom and his sister, right? Mm-hmm. Something like that. A sibling. He has a sibling. His mom, he's like, I'm so mean. And his mom's like, you're not mean. You're just a teenager.
Yeah. And I was like, teenager?
Yeah.
What? How old?
He must be, like, just, like, 13 because he did not
like
look
13.
very old. Yeah.
Yeah. Something of that sort. But he was just like, the way that, I don't know if you've seen, like, people, I forgot what this lady's name was. I wish I had done my research. But this, like, us mentioning this when I texted you about it. It was kind of last minute. But there is this lady, and there are other people throughout history. But this lady in particular, she was really popular in the 90s, I believe, where she would be at church and she would suddenly see the Mother Mary. And like she had that same exact look. She couldn't hear anybody. Like she's just instantly just like locked in. Like there's nothing else. And you can't tell me that a child knew, like, you know how some people, they say that oh, like he's faking it. How would a child know to do exactly that, and the fire eyes and all this other kind of stuff? Like how would they know?
Well, have you ever do you know, what is that called? Heaven is for Real. Did you ever read that book or watch that movie?
Yeah,
so
watch the movie.
That one always got me, because that little kid, he was like 4 at the time, and he had like appendicitis, I think, and he almost died. And then when he was in surgery, he like left his body.
Yeah.
And then he came back and he kept telling his dad about how he saw Jesus and everything like that. And wasn't his dad a pastor, like an actual pastor? I think.
Oh gosh, it's been so long. It might have been something like that.
And then so his dad, like, you know, it was kind of like
those Dutches
battling his own faith at the time, and then being a pastor, like most pastors actually do. I don't know if people know that or not, but he did. He you know, his dad just like actively listened to him, and then he was like the little kid, I can't remember his name, but he was like, I've seen Jesus. And his dad's like, is this him? And he's like, no. And he's like, is this him? And he's like, no. And then he's like looking up other similar stories to relate. And there was a girl that had another experience where she had seen heaven, and she started painting Jesus. And then he shows his little son that picture, and he's like, that's him. That's what he looks like. And it was like wild. But I
do remember that.
Stories like that. Love it. Like this last Easter, actually, we just watched, like, we watched that movie. There was another one about I think it was another pastor. He got in a car accident, and then like he was like, God, why would you do this to me? And, you know, he like kind of found his faith again and stuff like that. And then there's a couple of stories like that, but I love stories like that. And then like the I Can Only Imagine story. That's a good one.
Yeah.
I love that song.
Cold chills.
Love
Me
that
too.
song.
I've always loved that song. Because when I was a kid, like I was raised on, like I've said multiple times on here, like country music, rock music, but a lot of the music from my childhood was 91.9 Christian music, like consistently. And that was one of my favorite songs. But like, I will say what's absolutely crazy to me is one of, like, my mom, we have obviously watched movies like that, like many a time, but my mom has made like us watch some of the most terrifying movies, and they're Christian movies. Like they'll depict like the rapture and stuff, and like people getting left behind. And it's interesting that you mentioned like the whole preacher thing, because you know there are some preachers out there who preach the word of God, but they don't feel the word of God, and they haven't like accepted Christ, you know what I'm saying? And so in this particular movie that I'm talking about, it actually has oh my god, what's her name? Like her face is in my head. She was in Spy Kids. She's now married to Carlos. Alexa Vega.
Yes.
It has Alexa Vega in it. And so just look up Alexa Vega Christian movie. It'll come up, I'm sure. That movie traumatized the living crap out of me like 4 years ago. But the pastor got left behind in the rapture. And like, honestly, like the days of after the rapture are going to be the most terrifying ever. And like, it's traumatizing because once you finally accept Jesus, you will die by the hands of like evil, you know what I'm saying? And it'll probably be a painful death. And so like seeing that pastor be left behind, it just brings so much like, whoa, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. It's true. But I just wanted to bring that up with that sweet little Kason boy. I mean, he was like crying. Like crying. So like I know for a fact that kid saw what he saw.
Is that your dog?
Yes.
Okay, I just want to make sure.
What are you doing? Why are you doing that? She's acting like she can't breathe. She's been eating pizza and chicken that we thrown out. Little fat turd. Can't freaking breathe because she's been eating all the leftovers.
Bro, she sounds like me at the end of leg day.
Dude. Yeah.
I'm like,
I'd
be at the gym and I'm like,
look at her.
Hey, Smiley. Me too.
Yeah, she's sleepy now.
Me too.
She's cute as fuck.
Look at her little eyebrow.
I know, one eyebrow. That's all she's got.
I'm like, she got Botox too. Can't move hers either.
Literally. She's supposed to be my mom's dog, but she's not. She's
yours.
My second dog. Like, she's with me all the time. It's so funny.
She's like, I love you. I love you most, assist. That's like every time I go to my parents' house, my dogs, like, they ignore me. They're like, I don't know who you are. Like, who even is this person? I'm like, hello, I am your mom.
My dog,
love me.
I mean, Duchess still does the same thing. Like, when my parents are here on the weekend, she's in here with them. She's like, you know.
Yeah.
She loves everybody.
Yeah. I think it's because it's kind of like, you know, when you were like growing up and you lived at your parents' house and like you don't want to be around them all the time, but like if somebody else comes over, like let's say your aunt, for example, you're just like, hey, you know, it's like that.
Do you want to know a fun fact about me before we get into Project Fear? I don't have any aunts.
Really?
No, I really don't.
Not even Janice?
Janice doesn't count. I mean, Janice is like
closest you've got.
Literally. But here's some Mads lore. My mom's brothers never got married, and my dad, I mean, I have aunts. I guess I do have aunts, but they're not like I have aunts. I'm actually a fucking idiot.
But are they like, I mean, are they, if they're not in your life though?
They're all dead. Okay, so let me give you okay, so for those of you who don't know, the Madsler Burgundy, I believe, knows this. My dad was adopted by his grandma, and my papa is technically my uncle, and all of my great uncles are my uncles on paper. So all of my aunts are not my aunts, they're my great aunts. So it depends on the day, I guess. Like, my dad is obviously my dad, but my papa's my uncle, but he's not. He's my papa.
Can I make a joke that's like kind of it's bad. It's a bad joke. Can I make it?
I'm willing to hear a bad joke because that family tree is fucked, bro.
I was gonna say that's the most southern shit I've ever heard in my life.
No, that's the most South Carolina shit I've ever heard. What the hell? What the hell is that kind of that's some cornbread, bro. That's some collard greens and cornbread on Sundays kind of bullshit.
Didn't they make a cartoon?
Church.
Didn't they make a cartoon about that Uncle Grandpa?
Oh my god, I totally forgot about that, and I literally have an Uncle Grandpa.
Bro, it's about you. That's about you. No, I'm just kidding. Could you imagine?
It's my fucking life. But you know what's even crazier? Okay, so obviously my papa is deceased. All of my uncles are deceased now. Which is so unfortunate. They all died very young, but that's not here nor there. My dad is like, technically my Nana's my aunt on paper. I forgot where I was going with it. It is just it's I don't know my real grandma. It's a whole thing. I don't really care to know her. I think she's dead. I think everybody's dead.
This is starting to get kind of sad.
Is it?
I mean, if you didn't know them, you know, it's...
I did know
Happens.
some of my aunts. I know some, like, my cousins, but like all my cousins are like way older than me, of course. So they're like closer to their 40s and stuff. And then me, Samuel, and Chandler are like I'm closer to 30 now, but that's not here nor there. I'm getting so off topic. I apologize. Stream Uncle Grandpa. It's about me. Yeah.
Okay.
God.
Should we just get into Project Fear then?
Let's just get into Project
Alright.
Fear, because what was that? Like,
Where you said oh my gosh, what are words? You sounded like you were gonna go somewhere with it, and then it just
I thought I was. I really thought I was.
fell off.
Like,
It's okay, it happens.
it just didn't. Like, I don't have any first cousins. I can say that. On paper. Oh, no, in like real life. Like by blood. But on paper, I do. But that's it. Everybody's dead, so.
Great conclusion. Everybody's dead. They're all dead. They died and they're dead and dead.
Everybody dead.
Bro, it's like us playing Repo.
Yeah.
Are you dead? Did you die? And then we just and the robot
Yes.
dead. You're like, okay.
I love that feature. That
The
mod.
mods, yeah, talking when
So
you're dead.
great.
I know it's helpful. Help! Oh my gosh. It's gonna be
Also,
a long,
this is water, not alcohol.
I mean, it should be alcohol. This is gonna be a long next 30 minutes for everybody. Okay.
I know.
So, Project Fear, right? They're doing their Summer of Solos, which means we're reviewing their Summer of Solos. Yay!
Yeah.
So, oh my gosh, sorry. There's this one hair over here. Just keep bugging the shit out of me. Oh yes.
I did have a question that you might know the answer to.
Okay.
That I genuinely don't know before we get into this. So there's going to be 5 weeks, right? This was the first.
What they're saying, yeah.
Do you know if that includes Connor?
I would.
Is that why it's 5?
That would be my only assumption, because how else would it be 5? You know what I'm saying?
Maybe we should ask. Because, like, I genuinely don't know. That's crazy.
Connor, is
'Cause,
it
like-
you? If it's you, please message and let us know. Thank you.
Because I was like, worst case scenario, it's only Dak and Chelsea and just one other person, maybe. But, like, Dak's episode was one episode, so I was like,
Chelsea.
It's got to be all of them.
Yeah.
So, I don't know.
Connor.
Sorry.
I
just
hope.
was curious.
I hope it's Connor. 12
If
10
Connor
hope
got
it
a
is.
solo, I feel so bad for him because he doesn't deserve it.
No, but I do like having him on the show. It's like entertaining. So
Yeah, because he's so real. He's like that.
he's like, "Don't fucking touch me." I'm
you know
so
that
scared right
meme?
now.
Like literally that. It's like, yo, we cool, but don't fucking touch me. Don't do it. I have a black belt in karate. But it's not that. It's like Kana, he's just
The fuck was that? Sorry.
what's the word I'm looking for? It was there, now it's gone. He's just one of those dudes that's it's that meme. It's the meme. Where he goes, fuck, it's genius. Like, I don't know.
Hold, I'm gonna look it up. Hold on.
Please do. He's like, fuck, it's genius. But it's like, he doesn't want to do it.
Boop. It's a meme.
Which is valid.
Oh shit, hold on.
I don't think that came out the right way, but I'm going to eat a Shackalicious because I just need to shut up.
Oh my gosh, I can't type. Can't type, can't talk. Can't function. Your freaking
This
brother,
is the
dude.
pitch.
What is going on? Can you hear him?
Yeah, I hear him. I'm going to text him.
It's a meme? From like Smiling, like from Smiling Friends?
It might be. Hold on.
I can't find it. I mean, it says it's from Smiling Friends, but I don't see like a meme.
It is from Smiling Friends. Yeah. Hold on.
Frowning friends, of course. Fuck, it's genius. Why didn't I think of that?
Oh my gosh. Okay. There you have it.
It's from the Frowning Friends episode.
Fuck, it's genius.
Okay.
Why didn't I think of that?
That's awesome. Okay, what is happening? So,
All right, you take it away. I'm going to shut up for a little while.
okay, we're gonna go through our normal BS that you all know and love, right, for this episode. But before we get into that, should we announce the new thing now or at the end?
Now.
Okay, so we're gonna do. I don't know if some of y'all remember or not. If you've been around for a while, if not, welcome. Happy to have you here. We like to try to include other fans in the podcast in some way, shape, or form. So there's been previous times where we have posted and asked if people want to have us read their comments of the show on the podcast, please share with us, right? However, the way we're doing our recording now is we're recording same night that they release an episode. So we're going to kind of put it a week in the rears, and then we're going to go forward with a segment like before we move on type of thing, right? So next week, so we're going to post everywhere. And when I say everywhere, I mean Fear Club, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Dakota's Facebook group, Chelsea's Facebook group, all of it. Even TikTok, maybe. Don't quote us on that, but we've talked about it. Anyways, so if you're listening and you do have thoughts on this, on Dak's solo episode, and you want us to read it next week, look for those posts. Please leave your comments. And then, of course, if you don't want us to share your name, just be like, please leave me anonymous. Thank you. And we're going to give that a try and see what happens, because I love sharing other people's feedback on the podcast.
Yeah.
Don't know about you, Mads, but it's kind of fun sometimes.
No, I do. I like hearing what other people say. That's why I've tried to, like, also, like, if I do have time before we record, to look at the Reddit and see what people are saying. Mm-hmm. Not just because of, like, certain things, but, like, also because, like, what people have to say is kind of, like, it's genuinely interesting, you know?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Cool. No, I'm not trying to rush us, but I'm like, we are running out of fucking time at this point. So,
we good. We got this.
You want to share your favorite moment first?
Yeah, and I think we're going to have the same one.
Probably because we mentioned it earlier.
So, my favorite moment in this episode, I swear to gosh, is when Dak got swarmed on by the bird, and he was like, fuck you, bird. And he was, like, legitimately, like,
scared,
about to throw hands, you know? Like, he was scared. I think he peed himself a little bit. Definitely pooped his pants. So, you know, favorite moment, duh. It was just so funny because he's sitting there to the bird. He's like, fuck you. And it's like, oh my God.
He was like, you idiot. He's like, all the windows are open, you idiot. And the bird starts flying at him. And he's like, ah! Runs away. I'm like,
birds are so dumb sometimes. Like, why are you doing that?
You called it an idiot, so it's gonna chase you, duh. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, duh. It knows English. No, it's one of the government spy pigeons.
Probably, actually.
Da-na-na-na-na-na-na-na. Da.
So, that was...
Oh my God.
Is that your new theme song? That was...
Yeah.
Also my favorite moment. So, to add to it. Sorry, I decided to eat candy while we're doing this.
No, you're good.
Last time, if you listened to the Atlantis episode, we mentioned that I always make my name on these calls something related to what we're talking about. So my name on this call, even though nobody but Mads can see it, is the bird that scared Dakota.
That's so funny.
Because it was funny. Okay. Favorite evidence?
You want me to go?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm fine with that. My favorite evidence
I'm fine with that.
was actually when Dakota was on the second floor. He was using his PS device, and he was, explaining to us, the audience, what happened the last time. And he was just saying, like, to whatever was there, he was like, I would like an answer, you know what I'm saying? And then paranormal comes through. So if you may be a little rusty on your Saratoga County Homestead episode, I know Dak gave some history and like a brief like recap of what happened back in like, I think it was what, 2020?
Oh, it was a long time ago.
It was a long time ago, dude.
Wasn't it season 2?
It was season 2, man.
Yikes.
Like, I remember, like...
I feel old now.
Yeah, like, I was here, and this was my grandma's house, actually, at the time. And, like, my grandma was in here, and it was, like, we were watching it on her old-ass television in the sunroom. Mm-hmm. And I was like, just to think about how long ago that was is crazy. But anyway, so... they saw a shadow figure on the second floor, and they never figured out if it was like an actual person because, you know, as Dak mentioned in this episode, like Saratoga County Homestead has a lot of break-ins and all that kind of stuff that happens, unfortunately. So they were not like very solid. Like, there's just never any telling if that was a real person or not. Mm-hmm. But he said that he felt like it was paranormal. So the fact that like he was like, I would like an answer, and paranormal came through, that was very fascinating to me.
Yeah, for sure.
What was your favorite evidence?
Well, even before we move on with this, even when he goes out to like change his battery or whatever, and Tanner was like, how's it going? And they like, he recapped it, and then he told Tanner about that. Tanner was like, nuh-uh. And he was like, dude, that's like more confirmation, because like you said, like that's what Chelsea and Tanner got when they were actually there the first time.
Yeah. So. Crazy.
Let me see here. I always love a spirit box session, but this one was kind of spazzy, so.
Yeah, me too. I
do feel like the PS device when he first whipped it out was kind of interesting.
Yeah.
He said, who am I talking to? And it actually gave a name, which was Monica.
Yeah, dude. Like,
and then,
that's interesting.
Yeah, and there was like randomly, it was just like describe self. And so he was like, oh, I'm Dakota, blah, 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 you know? Like, we didn't know who Dak is. That's fine.
Yeah.
But then he was like, can you describe yourself? And then it just said joined and Johnny, like another name. So that's kind of interesting. And then Dak goes, is your name Johnny? It says his. Do you have any other messages for me, room? But he's like, last time I was here, I saw someone running upstairs. Is that person with me now? And it said second, and the second floor happened to be where he saw the running, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then are you talking about the room on the second floor where I saw the shadow? And it says upstairs. And he goes, what's gonna happen if I go upstairs? And it says shadows. So it's
that was crazy.
It's like correlating his last experience there with the current time frame, which is so interesting because we've talked about that.
Yeah.
So many of our previous episodes too. So,
and everything stayed consistent from like, which is similar to what we've talked about in other episodes, where it's like when they do return, it does seem like the energy tends to be consistent.
Or sometimes
to
even
some extent
remembers who they are.
Yeah.
So in a way, even though this is just the PS device, is this kind of that? Does it kind of like, is it like, I remember you, Dakota, you know?
Mm-hmm. Or is it Dakota from the past? Is it Dakota from the future?
He's warning himself, you know? It's crazy. So it could be any of those things.
Yeah, so many possibilities.
Fun times in the neighborhood. My notes are kind of scattery. So yay, honorable mentions now.
Yeehaw.
I have one thing I really, really, really have to say. Mm-hmm. Do you have any that you want to go with first? Where is it?
Okay, so this isn't really an honorable mention, but I did want to say that I'm so, so, so happy that the crew decided to have a backup on property, and that backup person was Tanner.
Of course it's Tanner, right?
BDT himself. So that gave me a lot of peace when Dak said, for safety reasons, Tanner will be on the property. I'm like, thank God.
Same.
Thank God. Mm-hmm. So I did want to mention that. Proud of you guys.
Smart
you
move.
Use your big brain energy.
Yeah. Do we want to take... Oh my God, there's a fucking moth. I'm so sorry. That scared the shit out of me. Because it came out from behind the freaking computer, like out of. Anyways.
What's funny is nobody saw that,
Nope.
so it's like
Just me. Just me saw it. I don't even know where the fuck it went, dude. That was wild. I don't even.
crazy.
Anyways, it was like. It was. Oh my gosh. It was like Dakota with the fucking bird. Okay.
Word up.
What even was I saying? You fucking moth. Oh, do we want to take bets on how many of the other ones Tanner is the security guard for?
I'm going to keep it 100 with you. I think he's probably going to be the security guard for definitely Chelsea's. I think when it comes to his own, Alex will be the security guard if they're going to stay with one person. And then he's going to end up going back for Connor.
Yep.
Like, I think that might be how it works. They could end up teaming up. Who knows?
I was like, interesting that you picked Alex for Tanner's, but it also is like the only like thing that makes sense, I guess.
No shade, just saying. Logistically,
like, yeah.
Dak
yep.
is punching the air right now.
I'm like, we're just gonna move on from.
He's like,
do with that comment what you will. I mean, Connor could probably be a good security guard. Okay, moving on. So the one thing that we love you, Connor.
It's not that we don't have faith in Connor. It's just like I would be way more scared of like a 6'3" guy coming at me. That's like super like scary looking. Like Tanner is scary. I feel like, you know.
Tanner is because Tanner's loud. So not only will he fight, but he also will bark. So it's like,
yeah.
Side tangent, really quick. We were leaving work today, and one of my coworkers, her and I were talking for a second, and there was these creepy people in the parking lot because it was just me and her left because we had to walk some mail to a mailbox, and we were talking for a second at her car, and my car was like 7 spaces away from her, so it wasn't far, but it was like a chunk, right? And we're in the area of downtown where there's like all the homeless people come through, and there's 2 of them, and they were walking like to go behind her car, but they were getting closer to her car. Like they started far end parking lot coming closer. Yeah, so we were just obviously keeping tabs on that, right? So we kept talking because neither of us were going to leave each other. And they got like right to behind her car, and then a different like junkie car pulled up, and they were like, oh, hey, and start talking to that person, which was even sketchier. So she was like, don't worry, if they get close, I'll just bark at them. Or no, moo. She said, I'll moo at them. I was like, sick, brother. She's like, think about it, though.
Sick brother.
She's like, think about it, though. Like, if you were going to go, like, try to, like, attack somebody and they were just like, moo! Like, be kind of weird, don't you think?
It'd be off-putting, you know? Like, it'd be like...
You gotta out-moo. You gotta out-weird the weirdos, man. Defense.
100%.
Welcome to Fear Babes Podcast. On this week's episode, we're giving defense advice. So...
Listen, I have 2 brothers. I can tell you right now, I can kick some ass if I really needed to.
Oh, yeah. And
do not ever fuck with a woman who has brothers. I'm telling you right now, it's not good. It's not good news for anybody.
Y'all believe me when I say that, like, Madeline is smaller than her brothers. I'm not trying to be mean, but it's like she definitely could kick ass if she needed to, so.
Dude, I used to RKO those motherfuckers back in the day. Literally, like... Dude, I'm not even playing with you when I was telling you about the WWE shit. Like, we used to fucking go hard on that trampoline. It was the whole thing. Like, boom. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I think I can handle anything.
Good.
Anyway.
Okay, the one thing that I have to make sure that I say on this episode.
Golly.
Okay. So,
go ahead.
He was doing that digital recording session, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he got that one response, and he was like, I don't know what the rest of it is, so, like, you guys, like, let me know if you know what it is, or what you think it, I'm Dakota, right? So, because he said, were you a patient here at the sanatorium? And it says, I was blank blank. He said, like, 1 or 2 more words was said, but he doesn't know what they're saying. To me, it sounded like it said, I was a patient.
Okay. Yeah, I could see that.
So I just wanted to throw that out there at y'all.
Let me see. Yeah, I think it was something to that extent for sure. I did think it was really weird. Like, obviously, Saratoga County Homestead is not in great condition, but like the amount of sounds, like dropping sounds, and a lot of it, like, also sounded like it's, and I could be wrong, but it sounded like bricks were being thrown at the windows. If that makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know if I'm just like, I am like hearing impaired, so like I don't know how accurate that is, but like it did kind of sound like that to me.
It's interesting because like when he was like entering the children's ward or wing or whatever, and he was hearing the noises, for lack of a better term, because like nobody knows what they were, right? And honestly, to me, it almost sounded like distant talking.
That's what I was gonna say.
I was like, what is
It
that? Like
actually
disembodied
did.
voices almost? I was like,
Yeah, I was thinking the exact same thing, dude.
creepy.
Like, genuinely.
Yeah. So, let us know if you have that thought also.
Sorry, my brother came in and he's dumb. Hey, Samuel. Hey, you're a witness. Do you want to come on the podcast for a second?
Samuel!
No, come here, seriously.
Samuel!
Come here, actually.
He can't even hear me.
No, he can't hear you at all.
I'm all screaming.
No, come here, actually. Didn't I used to beat you up when we played WWE? On the trampoline?
Hold your mic out so we can hear his answer.
Yeah. How the fuck do you not remember us doing RKO? He remembers doing RKO.
Okay.
Could you hear him say that though?
Yeah. I did, but I don't know if you know how the audio sometimes doesn't pick up?
Yeah. That was just like the most random shit ever. Anyway.
Okay. I can't say that.
I will be completely honest with you. Like, I did hear you say, did you have anything else to say? There really wasn't much going on in this episode.
Yeah.
There really wasn't, like, in comparison to, like, other episodes, there really wasn't much going on, you know?
Yeah, there's a couple of things we can, I can mention if you would like.
Yeah.
I think Tanner, when he was like, it was like cut to his little segment of him by himself in the van, and he's like, can Tanner handle his own thoughts for one entire night by himself? I'm like, grow up, Tanner. I do it all the fucking time. I live alone. I have no friends. My mom is like, you're annoying me. Leave me alone. Okay, so, just saying. Did you mute yourself, Mads? Nod. Blink 3 times if it's a yes. Okay. The other one was, I do like how Dak was super honest with everybody. He was like, this is the most nervous I've ever been. Which, I'm going to say something. It's not to bash Dak or anything or throw out shade or nothing. He's a nervous Nelly to begin with. So that's pretty.
Yeah, he is.
I was like, aw, poor Dacky.
Yeah, like, yeah, he's, like, I'm very glad that, like I said earlier, that Tanner was there. Just having someone there makes a world of a difference. Because could you imagine driving, like, to the middle of nowhere in the dark and just being like, cool, I'm going to this abandoned building. I'm gonna die tonight. Like, that just seems like great time. I'd be so excited to do that.
No, I can't. Oh, this is so, like, I found this part funny, and you're gonna be like, why the fuck did you think that was funny? And the answer is, I don't know. My brain is weird. It's just so, here, let me just tell you, okay? So
yeah.
The part where Dak got to the second floor, and he's like, I don't hear any water, just crickets. It's just like, that's so fucking random to say.
But that's
and
like,
yet that's the experience though, right? So it's like,
that's like, if nobody's met Dakota in person, like, that is literally who he is. If you get him longer than 2 minutes, he would say something like that.
And it's so, like, it's not even supposed to be funny. It's not meant to be funny.
But I think shit like that's hilarious.
He's just
because it's like, what?
Yeah, and he's just stating the facts of his experience. But I was just like, this is such a random thing to say. I don't hear any water, just crickets.
It's like, awesome.
Cool, bro. I don't know. I was just like, it's
thick.
Unironically funny to me.
No, that shit's fucking hilarious.
Yeah,
dude.
I was like, that should be on a shirt or something. I don't hear any water, just crickets. Hey, Rachel. No, I'm just kidding. Oh gosh. Let's see what else. It was kind of when the camera fell over. Like he's still trying to talk, and he's like, "Fuck the camera."
Like, golly. Or something that I thought was kind of scary was, it sounded like I'm not a birdiologist, but like it sounded like
Hold on.
I mean, word up, like what are those people?
Another unironically funny thing to say. I'm not a birdiologist.
But like that one scene, it was like, where was it? About like the middle of the episode maybe, where like Dak said that he heard something and then it was just a bunch of birds and it sounded like they were crows. And I was like, whoa, that's creepy as shit, dude.
When he was like on the second floor and went up to the up the stairs and was like looking out the window. Yeah, I was like, is that dogs barking? Is that owls? It's kind of sounded like a weird blend of like just a bunch of animals.
Creepy.
I was like,
ugh.
I know. I was like, what the fuck? I don't know if even that alone would scare me out of that building. I'm not gonna lie. Like, could you imagine standing in there by yourself and then having to listen to that? I don't know. In the pitch dark.
I've thought about that quite a bit, and I don't know if I'm just so desensitized to my experiences, but I feel like I would be okay. I really do. I actually I genuinely think I would be okay.
No, I mean, I'm a fucking wimp.
It takes a lot to scare me, I've noticed here recently, and I'm like, either I need to go to therapy or like I have really built a thick skin.
I need to go to therapy. That's...
On that note, did you have anything else you wanted to add?
The PS device was kind of popping off though, because like on the second floor, he was like, if I want to go somewhere to see you again, where should I go? And it's like, here. I was like,
yeah, that's creepy.
Okay.
That was second up for my favorite evidence.
And then when he said, can you describe yourself, please? And it said pants black. Also interesting. Because last time he saw something, that's a word. Last time he saw something, it was all black.
It's crazy.
So, I don't know.
We're at 59 minutes.
Okay. So if you like this episode...
If you like this episode, like, comment, and subscribe.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Goodbye. No.
That was so loud.
Oh, cut that part out.
It's staying in. If you like this episode, please comment, like, and subscribe. We love you guys.
Merch.
I started to get scared.
Merchandise.
We have merch, links in the description wherever you're listening. We also have a Patreon if you feel led to contribute to us. Please do. Links in the description as well.
Earlier, we mentioned Repo and Shrek. That is on our Patreon. You can watch us play that with the Shrek mod if you subscribe to our Patreon. Yes. After Dark.
Love you. Bye.
Wait. Audience, do you have anything to say? Now's your chance. Go. Okay, love you. Bye.
That was the quickest ending ever. Bye. Love you. Bye.